Hi, Gazarma. So I'm actually here on my rooftop right now. It's past midnight, but this idea seemed interesting, so I thought I'd record it. Coral bleaching has been one of the main issues that the Great Barrier Reef has been facing since the last few years, mostly due to climate change, global warming, global sea levels, not sea levels, global sea temperatures have been rising. And that's the main cause that has led to bleaching of most of corals. The bacteria has been washing away, which in turn affects the overall biodiversity and the overall ecosystem of the said marine life and the environment over there, which would further probably cause problems down the long run. So, the main cause of coral bleaching being warming up of temperatures, global temperatures, sea temperatures. So, how about a solution to prevent that? Using an artificial cooling system deployed next to the Great Barrier Reef. This might be a very expensive project, but you're artificially going to be cooling the ocean around the said area this way. So the idea is that maybe it can be pipes carrying coolant gases, so that sort of through convection or something keeps the water around it a bit cooler, and we just need 1 or 2 degrees, 2 or 3 degrees worth of change for the corals to survive and prevent their further bleaching in the future. The Great Barrier Reef has protected Australia's shoreline from typhoons or floods, tsunamis, natural disasters for quite some time, acting as a sort of a natural wall that has sort of played a significant role in terms of Australia. It's also a very integral part of Australia's heritage and the overall tourism industry, things like that. Lots of livelihoods are dependent on it. But, well, obviously, this is a human cause which has led to the coral bleaching problems happening. So, maybe in the past it might have been difficult for humans to do something about it, but I believe now, in the present day, we have the technology as well as the funds to probably. No, we do have it. It is a bit more expensive. There might be question raised if it is better spent elsewhere, but this project can certainly be done. Something humans might owe to the reef, or Australia might owe to the reef, and save it from bleaching until all of it is dead, which would be quite disastrous, as it would take a very long time after that. That would also be dependent on the right conditions, which are even more difficult to produce for the reef to recover on its own. It might just end up dying. So, yeah, maybe an artificial cooling network of pipes that pass next to the reef, from which you pass a specific liquid or something like that, or a similar method, artificially cooling the water around the reef, basically, to keep the temperature lower down during summer months, should hopefully help with, fixing the problem. Who knows? Some engineers might come up with some cost-effective solution. Maybe moving water at higher speeds might make it cooler, might make the pipes cooler around it. You just pump seawater basically in such a manner that it helps out the reef. Installation would be the main cost probably of this project.